All right, so I'm definitely going through a multitude of changes right now with what I'm trying to do, but I'm not going to let it stop me because you know what I'm saying. It's like I'm still going to do what the fuck I came here to do. So earlier, I had played Can We Talk by Tevin Campbell, but it's only because I was getting this message of wanting to talk or wanting to share the truth of feelings and that kind of thing from uh, this energy that I generally pick up on. And I kind of arrived at, I have Three of Swords here as the card for the day, but I kind of arrived at ultimately like the reason why you're not getting what you want or not having the conversations that you're wanting to have with whoever you want to have them with is because of you. And you have self sabotage to the point of where every time what it is that you desire comes into your experience, you do like this to it, or you kick it away, or you punch it away, or you hit it away, or you basically just fuck over yourself. And so um, the question was, the question was, why? You know, and we pulled out these cards. We've got the nine of. See, now I feel some type of way about this way this is set up because I guess it looks differently whenever I'm doing the live, but whatever. So I've got the nine of diamonds, the king of spades, and the six of diamonds. So it's like essentially you don't know how to receive. You don't think you're worthy, and you don't think that you have the ability to sustain it. You don't want to receive it or accept it in because you're afraid it's going to go away. I'll never be able to maintain this. Ten of Swords. I'll never be able to maintain this. And so, due to that disbelief or the thinking that you'll never be able to maintain it, you don't let it in. So, you reject it. So, basically, that's anything relationships, money, jobs, projects, um, love, in any way that it is that it is coming to you. So it's like I know I'm not the person who these people think I am, or I know if they knew who I really am, they would never love me this way, or I know that, if it's imposter syndrome is what I'm getting right now. If they knew I was a fraud, then they would never want to work with me. They would never want to be with me, blah, blah, blah. Fuck out of here. Okay? Get the motherfucker out of here. So let's get into it. Let's get some more cards. Let's get some more cards on this self-sabotage shit. So I'm gonna have to use, I guess, this and this. So so that's two. Two of Swords, yeah. And the Star in reverse, absolutely. Okay. What else? What else? My neighbor is out there again. I saw his penis last week. It's naked. And I often wondered if he was naked in his yard, and he definitely is naked in his yard. I don't know what he'd be doing out there. I guess he's working out. Looks like he's doing calf raises right now or something. He don't ever go outside, so I don't know what he's getting fined for. I'll never see him outside. He might go to like the store every now and again, and he doesn't even open up his garage all the way to get the newspaper. So, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, yes. I don't like the way this is right here. I don't like the way this is looking. Why you look different on YouTube than you look whenever I'm recording? That's all right. The Nine of Pentacles. Oh my God. That's twice. That's twice. You definitely are a lazy son of a motherfucker. No, I'm just kidding. No, not even about being lazy so much as it's just about not knowing how to sustain it. You've never been able to plant something and grow it to fruition. So why would this be coming into your experience? Why would this thing actually be working? Because it never works for you. Nothing ever works. Why not? But the reason why you don't think you're worthy and you don't feel like that is because, first of all, you don't see yourself as great and powerful. You do not see yourself as you really are. When I was working over the weekend, one of the leads in the movie was like talking to me. She was like, your skin and your this. And I was like, maybe I don't see myself the way people see me for real, because that's not what I see whenever I look at myself. All the things that she was telling me, I was like, But as we know, that's why I spend a lot of time doing mirror work and mindset work, because I know that the image that I had of myself was incorrect. I know it wasn't right. So you also have got to put yourself in the space of convincing you that you really are who you are and that you look like you are. Your gifts are what they are. You're able to execute the way that you would be able to if you believed in yourself. And then additionally, we've got the Two of Swords here. You cannot be afraid to try something new. And it's okay to move slowly and take your time in it. But know that the only way you're going to get to the end is if you start. So just because you don't have all the information doesn't mean that you can't move forward. So if you feel like whatever it is that's coming into your life is scaring you, it's probably because it's brand new. That's fine. You've never done it before. Cool. But that doesn't mean that you kick it away. That doesn't mean that you say, fuck you, get out of my face. Because if you do that, you're never going to have it. You think it's going to stay there while you figure out how to receive it? Probably not. Probably going to get gone. It's probably like, I'm about to skedaddle right now. That is how divine blessings work. When God gives you something, if you're not going to be ready to receive it right there, it's going to get taken away. Isn't that what they say about not using your gifts? If you don't use your gifts, they also cease to work because you're not using them. So it's really no different right here. You cannot look your blessing in the face, kick it away from you, tell it to get back, and then expect it to be there when you're ready to receive it. Okay, now I'm ready to receive it. You're going to have to do the work again. You're going to have to start at the beginning to go from point A to point B. You have to start again. I mean, that's where we are. And that's where we are. So it's your fault. It's on you. That's why I said this is about self-sabotage. It's about self-sabotage. And you've probably done this before. A multitude of times. A multitude of times. And now you're back where you were once before. So this is the self-fulfilling prophecy right here. We got the Chariot in reverse, no movement, and the Six of Pentacles, which we have right here, which is about giving and receiving. So while you've been withholding and you've been acting like an asshole, Prince John, or I think that's his name, in Robin Hood, you have continued to fulfill the prophecy of, I never get what I want. I never get what I want. I never get what I want. You don't even want what you want. You don't know how to want what you want. You don't even know how to receive what you want. You don't know how to be in the receiving position. So of course you don't get what you want. Because when what you want comes to you, you tell it, get the fuck out of my face. Whether you're saying it out of your mouth or you're using your energy and your actions to reject what it is that you say you want. Don't worry about nothing. Just give me love. I mean, streaming is definitely easier, but I want it to be good and right. So if I have to do it like this, then this is just the way it's gonna have to get done. Yeah, I think I was trying to talk about this before it fucked up, but I have a couple new shows I'm doing, so I'm excited about that. Not like this. This is just something else for. It's really this is for personal. I do this for myself and for the people who are energetically connected to my wave. Damn, the Ten of Swords. Come on. Shit, I didn't even get to ask the question. How do we get out of this? How do you figure out how to get into the receiving position? First thing, of course, allowing yourself to have a death and rebirth experience so that you can become the star in your own life. Like, you don't get tired of hating on yourself. You don't get tired of feeling sorry for yourself because nothing you ever try to do comes through. Duh, it's you. Like, nobody's life should be always I never get what I want, or nobody's life should always be like everyone else can manifest but I can't. You could too if you would let yourself do it. The Hermit in reverse. Okay, makes sense. To clarify that Two of Swords, you're gonna have to get in touch with the divine, and that happens only by you spending time alone in self-reflection, in meditation, journaling, talking, walking outside in the sun. 5 cups, King of Cups in reverse. It's giving don't know how to love. It's giving I don't know how to love. I don't know how to receive in love. I don't know how to give love. I don't know how to give love without expecting to get back exactly what it is that I say I want, or I use my love as power and I'm withholding from people, or even if it's money, I've got a lot of money, but I'm not going to make investments in the things that would help me because I don't want to give other people money. Paying ass people. Like, okay. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Clarifying that Knight of Pentacles also in reverse. That's a slow moving knight. It's already about, not moving very quickly, kind of slow trepidation, hesitance, overthinking. In the 3D, I see the double card in the Hangman. Come on, fight the devil. But with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, it's also indicating that you don't want to do any work. The Lovers in reverse. You don't want to do any work. You do not want to do any work. You would so much rather be constantly and forever miserable than to do what it is that needs to be done in order for you to grow and sustain the thing it is that you say you want. Okay, so at this point, what we're looking at is a desire and a need on a soul level to change. We've got the Ten of Swords right here that is saying it is time for you to have a death and rebirth experience, for you to evolve. And that is the only way that you're going to get out of your own way. If you continue to be who you've always been and do things the way that you've always done them, you're going to continue to participate in mass amounts of self-sabotage. 3 of Cups. Yep. So the message that I'm getting right here is a need to go from miserable and off balance, got the Moon in reverse, to accepting and receiving in, but also being in a space of joy, but allowing yourself to connect emotionally and to understand that the reason why the things have always fallen apart or fallen away from you is because look how hands off you are. You're not even in it. You're not even involved in it. You just like, that side, it sucks. Poor me. Poor, pitiful me. Like, ain't nobody gonna keep feeling sorry for you, whoever you are. You know what I mean? Like, ain't nobody gonna keep feeling sorry for you. At some point, I don't want to put that right there. At some point, you gonna have to also stop feeling sorry for you and join us in the real world. And join us in the real world. Are you even able to do that? Do you know how? Do you know how? Do you know how to stop sitting in sadness? Because that's not processing emotions. I'm just going to sit here and be fucking miserable. Like, okay, you feel the emotion, yes. But then you have to process the part that you played in what's got you emotionally unstable. And say to yourself, okay, I'm going to move forward right here. So the next time I have a situation like this, Earth's go. The next time I have a situation like this, I'm going to make a different choice. That's what I'm going to do. That's how I'm going to live right here. That's how I'm going to make this a thing. Portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards. Wild card. Yeah. I mean, it's your moment. You can decide what happens here. Do you want to continue the way you've been? Or you want to try something new? What you gonna do? Barbecue or mildew? What you gonna do? Barbecue or mildew? It's your choice right here. Fall into my arms. Surrender, holding the opposites extremes of life. The divine is asking you to come now, to appeal for information. You don't know what to do. Understood. You've never done anything kind to yourself before, so you would not know how to do that now. So the divine is saying, come, let me show you. Come and let me show you. This is a fork in the road. Come on. Love's last episode. Yes. There's nowhere to go. You made a choice. These are still so stiff too. It was only like 2 months ago I bought them, I think. I'll be alright. Lavaria, let love grow. Let us read that card. Number 14. Lavaria appears when a healthy expression of love has turned into obsession with love, or more specifically, an idea that is not love. The skeletons of your expectations are limiting your experience of love. Release your attachment to what was and let a new concept of love evolve in your heart and mind. Hallelujah. The embrace appears tender between the lovers, but they are bound by vines that trap each other in a fixed expression that cannot grow. Oh, hell yeah, look at this. First of all, I'm trying to figure out why his head looks like Those Mexican crystal balls with the flowers in them from the gas station. Okay. Now is the time to remember that your lover is only human, as evidenced by the skull, which is human. Oh, there's a skull in here. Okay. Your lover is not a god, goddess, and so do not worship them. Enjoy them. Love is beautiful in all its expressions, but the extremes of passion and infatuation are not sustainable. Oh, that makes sense. Remember, I kept saying maintain and sustain. So, yes, this definitely is about um, not being able to receive or sustain romantic love. Wow. Okay. Oh, love is beautiful in all its expressions, but the extremes of passion and infatuation are not sustainable. It is time to find balance in love. Whether you are in an intimate relationship or not, whether you have a family or not, whether you have friends or not, it is time to rethink what love is in your life and how you express it, and as such, experience it. Be courageous. If you want something loving and kind, you must be kind and loving too. If you want someone who is secure in themselves and wants healthy, positive commitment, then you must embody these qualities also. Lavaria is the soulmate card when drawn with the witch card. Oh, we don't have that one. If you are wondering if the object of your desire is the best reflection of you, the witch says it is. We don't have that one. So, and that can be anything you desire to experience love with. They're giving a love spell. They got a love spell in here. Stop it. See, here's my thoughts on love spells. I feel like if you're doing a love spell, you need to do a love spell simply on yourself. Never do a love spell for somebody else, for a specific person, for somebody you want to draw in or be associated with, because you don't want to infringe upon other people's free will, first of all. But also, love spells can be very dangerous because there's an obsession that comes with it, you know, because this person doesn't really know why they are obsessed with you, you know, and sometimes they hate it and they want to be abusive because they want to break out of it, you know. Now, there are also like astrological aspects in synastry that can create this kind of energy too. Venus, Pluto, Mars, Pluto aspects can sometimes create these kinds of energies in relationships where people feel very obsessive about the other party and they want to own and possess them, and they also want to hurt them because they see that they love this person so much and they're like, oh, I hate this because I'm not in control of myself. I want to be with this person and I don't ever want to be with anybody. I hate this motherfucker, essentially. But I mean, there's nothing we can really do about that. Those aspects are meant to grow us energetically on a soul level and on Earth School. You know, they teach you about love and relationships, some of those aspects. So, yes, definitely. It's time for evolution in regards to how you relate to others. That is why you are here in this Three of Swords in reverse energy and you having to look at yourself like, God, dog it, I done fucked this up again. Yeah, you did, because you always fuck it up because I lost my card box. I'll get it later. But you always fuck it up because you don't know how to love. You don't know how. And it's okay. Like, if you were never taught how to love, you're not going to know how to do it. But now's your chance to figure it out. And start with you. Start with self-love. Nature, spiritual. You start with self-love because that love of self teaches you or shows you, it becomes your template for how you love. So you can look at how you love yourself and you can see how you love others. You can think that you're loving people because you're a people pleaser, because you're overgiving, because you're always there, always showing up, supporting. But the truth in how you love is reflected in how you treat yourself. If you don't make sure you eat, if you don't make sure that you achieve, if you don't make sure that you have your water, if you don't make sure that you're having your good rest, if you're not making sure that you're caring for yourself, by doing your grooming and making sure that you are eating healthy, that is how you love. That is how you love. And you have to remember that God is in there. Is that how you want to love the divine? How you're loving yourself? And remember, whatever you are meant to express here is also what God is trying to do on earth. So do you want to block the divine from that success by continuing to sabotage yourself in that place? Let me know. Surrender. Oh my God. That's the second time we've got surrender here, because we have fall into my arms. And we also have surrender. Let's see what's next. All right, cruising. Oh, all right. This card indicates a need to surrender your attachment to a particular situation or a preferred outcome because your inability to let go is impeding your success. Desperation blocks manifestation. Therefore, the more you struggle to attract your desire, the more you push it away. By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to detach from the situation and surrender the outcome to the divine. In order, I don't know what's going on with my fingers, but the last couple of days, I guess it was when I took those nails off, that whatever that shit is that this stuff is made out of really, really affected my fingers. Yeah, because I'm seeing it. In order to attract what you want, you must give the universe space to deliver your request. This can only be achieved by getting out of the way so that everything can unfold as it should. It isn't your job to make it happen. It is simply your job to allow it to happen. When you surrender the outcome to the divine, you let magic flow. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and the cycles of your life. Yeah. Make peace with your life as it is today and appreciate what you already have. When you do what brings you joy rather than fret about the end result, divine order and timing will bring the perfect outcome your way. Hell yeah. So yes, I mean, I look at that like, first of all, you can't, some of these relationships, y'all, are beyond our control. You know, we're in them, we are associating with these people by divine order. Okay, so as long as you continue to try to tell God what God wants, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt, because that's not your job. You are simply to fulfill the desire. Okay, and there's growth in relationships. Every single one of them is meant to grow you at some point. So you just have to stop fighting against it and say, okay, I guess this is what I'm supposed to do, and allow yourself to be in it. That's really it. And if you fucked it up, something, it's your job to try to fix it. I'm not telling how long it's going to take or what you got to do, but I mean, if you want to feel better, it's going to be about releasing, learning to receive, and accepting accountability and responsibility for the part that you played in whatever it is. Like, damn, I can't believe that those people asked me to do that job for $10,000 and I told them no because I didn't think I could. And now I'm salty and sad because I see the person that did it, how that played out for them. I'm sick, bitch. No, you don't get to be sick, bitch. You don't get to be mad at the other party. You don't get to be jealous. You get to figure out why you messed that up for yourself. You get to go be in a space of self-reflection and figure out why you messed that up for yourself. That's what you get to do now. I think this is the Hangman. Baby, let's cruise. I would also like to note that coffee is terrible. It is something honey vanilla somebody from Starbucks, and that motherfucker is nasty. and I had to put some milk in it, and I usually drink my coffee black, and I was like, oh, hell no. Hell no. And nobody can drink this way. Nobody. Okay. This is what we've got. Can you see that? All right. A bound angel hangs from the trunk of the tree, peacefully meditating. The full moon looms in the background, providing just enough light. The angel is tied with cords. It's hard to tell whether or not the cords are what hold him to the tree. Being hung upside down gives the angel a unique perspective of the world. As he meditates and offers himself as a sacrifice, how long will he last being bound this way? His wings can unfurl and release him at any moment, and yet he continues to stay. The hangman tells us to be still and to understand the situation you are in before you make a decision. Don't struggle against what is going on. Know that you are right where you need to be. Sometimes a change of perspective is helpful. Yes. So while you're trying to run away from what you feel, you need to sit in it so that you don't end up back here again. You need to sit in the shit that you are in so that you never end up here again. Feel everything, experience everything, see the truth in it so that you never end up here again. It is a lesson for you so that you don't have to keep repeating the same class. I don't have to keep taking the same class because I finally passed the test. So if this is the test, I sabotage everything good that comes into my life. Look at it for real so that you can figure out why you sabotage everything that comes into your life. And you can stop doing that, and so that you can move forward in love and in duality. Like, yes, love and light, but also accepting your shadow, acknowledging that darkness in you, and giving yourself an outlet for that too. Give yourself an outlet for your chaotic energy. There's something that needs to be created with that. That's your creative energy. Your light energy is like, I'm just sitting here. The darkness is what creates, because it has to have an outlet. It's so unstable without something to channel into. So give yourself something. If you don't know what I'm talking about, or if you want more information on that, you can book a session with me. I did put the information in the caption of this post. And I put my Instagram information, so y'all can follow me on Instagram so you can check for updates, because I'm doing some things differently. As you can see, I put a thumbnail on this, so that means that there's really change coming. Finally, it's coming. All right, so yes, I love y'all. Thanks for being here. Hopefully I'll be able to do this as often as I want to, but you see, I had to come and record this, so I don't know, y'all. It just depends on what's on my schedule, on my calendar, and how much time I have. And if you feel like you miss me whenever I'm not here and it makes you feel some type of way, book a session, because you'll get on the calendar. If you get on the calendar, then you get to talk to me. Okay. All right. So I'll see you later, and don't be a self-hater. Bye-bye.